Fiddler on the roof. Sounds great. But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka's our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa! Tradition, the Papa, tradition.
That's the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. You must raise a family and run the home, to Harper's Street to read the holy book. The Mama.
Matchmaker.
Abraham, I have the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rochelle, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rochelle? But she's almost blind. She can hardly see.
Tell the truth, Abraham. Is your son so
beggar.
Answer the poor. Answer the poor.
There is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck. Well, last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
No, so if you had a bad week, why shall I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Of course.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
The Tsar? May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor and many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule. But it's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule.
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these? On your head. Foolish girl, by the stove. Where is Harper? She's in the barn milking. When will Papa be home? It's almost Sabbath, and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding atop his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Sprinter, bring me some more potatoes. Did you finish milking, Harper?
Yes, Mama.
You are reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband?
Mama, Yente's coming. She's down the road. Maybe Yente finally found a match for you, Seitel.
From your mouth, the God's ears.
Mama, why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go and finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old. And he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old. I don't want to marry a string.
Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye?
Golden darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, no. Once in a lifetime news. Well, your daughters, outside, no. Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure, because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. He never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Zytel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
I would like to tell her something.
Later.
Mottle, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. Later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor model want with Zytel?
They've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, yes, children. They are your blessing in your old age. But of course, my Adam couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But, of course, what's the use complaining? Some women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go. I must prepare my poor Sabbath table. So it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other, Golda.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether and a horse will kick it in the mud. And goodbye, Yenta. Ah, yes, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't need to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man, you see? Of course you do. Well, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zytel.
My Zytel?
No, the Tsar's Zytel. Of course you're Zytel.
Such a match for my Zytel. But Tevi wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser Wolf.
Listen to me, Golda. Come. Now, here. Send Tevi to him. Do not tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True. So, you tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make other people happy. What other satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda. You're welcome.
Goodbye, Yenta. What did Yenta want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish what you were doing.
Maybe Yenta finally found a match for you, Zytel.
I don't want Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Mottle, the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zytel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
Yeah, she might bring someone wonderful
Someone interesting
and well off.
and important. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll bring the fair, you bring the groove, splendor and pear. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the
Rooney no ring, Rooney no roll, Barney no fine, Dashy no cat, unless he's a matchless man.
Dear God, today I am a horse. Did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevier. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what do you have against my horse? Sometimes I think, when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevier.
So you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to tell you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people, and I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy rich. Diddle-diddle-diddle man. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. And there'd be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere, just for show. I'd filled my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud whine and cluck and gobble and honk would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy rich. Diddle-diddle-diddle man. I see my wife, my Golda, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Ay, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants, the and night. The most important men in town will come to phone on me, and they will ask me to advise them, like Solomon the wise. If you please, Reptivier, pardon me, Reptivier, of the problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Boy, 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 boy. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long, I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? The plague in Odessa.
Talking about the news. Terrible news in the world today. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rejanka, all the Jews were evicted. Forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted the land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why did you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they cannot reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chat and don't do anything. You chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in university there.
Aha! The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I live. There is more to life than talk. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads. He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't ignore what is happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right. He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tivier.
Let's have you, my cheese.
Of course. you're from Kiev, or
Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Moses also said that.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked it up.
And the cheese on it.
There you go. Here, have a piece.
I have no money. I'm not a beggar.
Oh, no, please, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
Well, in our world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls can learn too. Girls are people.
A radical.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many great lessons for our times.
Perchik, I am a very poor man. Food for lessons, good? Stay this Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
All right. It doesn't exactly say that. But someplace it has something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Red Teddy, my cheese.
Oh, yes, all right.
There was something about having a book in his bookshelf. I'm sure I could bring it up for you sometime. No?
Love should be reading so much.
She doesn't matter if she reads.
Does.
I can make it happen, don't worry.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine, and 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 this is not mine. Perchik, this is Mottle Commodus. He is the tailor. He lives about...
Oh, you leave me a paper and came in.
This is also mine. Golden, this is Perchik. He's from here. He will be staying this Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book can wait. Washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Matul, you are also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Cycles, 2 more. Spritz up. Biao get washed. Go. Muscle can help me. All right. Hava, Matul, you go too. You can go outside and wash at the wells. Tavia, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be any different?
Tavia, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
Laserwolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only he says it's important.
I have nothing for him to slaughter?
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can't forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends you an important message, at least you can talk to him.
About what?
Talk to him!
All right. I will talk to him after the Sabbath. I will see him and talk to him. Let's go. Come.
Mottle, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, then a match will be made and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Saito. I have found someone who is willing to send me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I will save up enough money and your father will be impressed with me.
A few weeks might be too late.
Oh, but what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand. Tonight. Now!
Oh, why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Saito, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Mottle.
I'm just a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
Late! Where is everybody? Late!
Right, Tevye.
Come, children, we're lighting the candles.
Tevye.
What is it, Mottle? Well, Mottle, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
Yes, Elizabeth? Bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your Your best brandy, Red Blazer?
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding, that's wonderful. I would be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth, for a little fee. Naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
We would like something to drink. Sit down.
Vodka, schnapps.
The whole time I said it was great.
Good evening.
Good evening, Terry.
What are you doing here, sir?
You want to buy my new milk cow? Good evening, Reverend.
Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
Sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
Oh, he's doing well.
He wrote you?
Not really.
And how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of it?
You have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you would do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome. Revelation. What are you talking about?
You don't know?
Yes, we're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter Zeitel.
My daughter Zeitel.
Of course your daughter Zeitel. I see her in my butcher's shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Ted, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a store, a servant. Look, why are we trying to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. Hey, you won't need a dowry for her. Maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame? What do you mean my own purse? My title is not this what I would sell for money.
As you say, we won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. I'll be good to her, Ted. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? I mean, you can have a decent conversation with the man if you talk about kidneys and livers. But on the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, nobody will call you stupid, and with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Oh, but he has a problem. He is much older than her. Oh, that's her problem. But she is much younger. Ah, that's his problem. I always thought of him as just a butcher. But maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man, and he'll try and make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. and most important, to life, l'chaim, 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 to life. Here's to the father I tried to be.
Here's to my pride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim, 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 to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts like panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim, 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 to life.
To something to think about.
Something to drink about, drink l'chaim. To life.
Remotka!
Yes, Les Wolf.
Drinks for everybody!
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride!
Who is it?
Tavia's eldest, Title!
Today's a wolf. To Tevye. To Saito, your daughter.
My wife!
Just be present once, just like a present once. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life. We need to make a save. son, with one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
It's the celebration.
Tibia is marrying his oldest daughter, Sergeant.
May I offer my congratulations, Tibby?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Otavia, I have a piece of news which I think I should be telling you, as a friend. And I'm telling you this because I like you. You are a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog, huh?
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Just a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
It's not too serious, just some mischief. So that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we're doing our duty. Now, personally, I don't know why there's to be trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you. You can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man. And if I may say so myself, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. You're always joking, huh? Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good night. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days. I know we are your chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyways, thank you for finding a husband for my daughter's side. L'chaim.
Now, children, today I will be telling you the story of Laban and Jacob from the Bible, and then we will be discussing it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel, and Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and asked Laban if he could marry her. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you can never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Frederick.
Yes, Bridget.
Good. Now we can move on to our next lesson. This comes from the Jujon.
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the bath. Let's go. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he was, say, the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Oh, certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Maybe a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Lord.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, but of course that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Oh, well, traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch each other, must not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate towards each other without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together, even dance together. You dancers like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day, Huddle.
Sprinter. Yeah. What's your name?
Hoddle, Papa.
Where is Zeitel?
She's in the barn.
All around. Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we've made a good beginning.
What were you studying?
Laban and Jake, you know the story?
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night besides him drinking like a peasant? Did you talk to Later Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news for me?
Quiet, woman, quiet. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave.
Ah,
There's-
you would die from such a man.
Zeitel, oh, come here, my lad, my daughter, Zeitel. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married. Married? Married.
What do you mean, Papa?
The wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it. The butcher? Oh, my heart told me this was a lucky day. Oh, God! I thank thee, oh, God, I thank.
Zeitel, what do you have to say?
What can she say? My firstborn a pride. May you grow altogether in fortune and honor. Not like his first wife, Rumacera. May she rest in peace. She was a bitter woman. Not like my Zeitel. And now I was going to Gienta. My Zeitel a pride.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a muzzle tough? What about you, Perchik? Aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeitel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich? What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to get married. Money is the world's curse.
Then may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. My Zeitel knows I only mean her welfare. Am I right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see very well.
Well, Zeitel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it? What's wrong? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll hold rocks. Only please don't make me marry him, Papa. Please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I'll be unhappy with him. All my life I'll be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll hold rocks.
But we made an agreement, and with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me, Papa. Papa.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa, thank you.
Seems that it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life. Or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Rentevia! Rentevia, may I speak with you?
Later, Mottle, later.
I would like to speak
Not
with you.
now, Mottle, I have problems.
That's what I would like to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Well, of course, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mottle. Goodbye, Mottle.
Anyways, listen to him, Papa.
All right, you have a tongue, talk.
I heard you're arranging a match for Zaita.
Oh, he also has ears.
I have a match for Zaita.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit, made to measure. Mottle, stop talking like a tailor and tell me, who is it?
Please don't shout at me!
All right. I won't shout. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is
Who
it?
is it?
It's me, myself!
It's him. Himself. Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, the bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all rolled them into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. Crazy. He must be. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Rentevia. As for being my own matchmaker, I understand it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Rentevia. The truth is, your daughter Zaita and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge? Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. Some things must never be changed. One little time I pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter? Doesn't anyone have to ask your father anymore?
I wanted to ask you for some time, Rentevia. But first, I wanted to save up my money for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense, you're just a poor tailor!
That's true, Rentevia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Rentevia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. But what kind of a match would that be? The poor tailor. On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. Oh, but on the other hand, he has nothing, absolutely nothing. But, on the other hand, things couldn't possibly get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful,
tradition.
Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Oh, Rectangle, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Modern children, they pledge their troth. Golda! What will I tell Golda? What am I going to tell Golda? Help!
Oh,
Mottle, you were wonderful.
I know. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonders of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel and Saga, stood by his side, and a miracle of miracles walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would fall, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wobble down. When Moses saw in Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today.
Wonders of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a sailor by the hand, turned him around, a miracle of miracles.
Led to the promised land when David slew Goliath. Yes, that was a miracle.
When God gave us manna in the wilderness,
That was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Where is she?
Where is who?
Fruma Sarah, Laserwolf's first wife. She was standing here a minute ago.
Fruma Sarah has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. You tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me!
Oh, all right. This was my dream. In the beginning, we were having a celebration of some kind, and everyone we knew was there, and musicians too. In the middle of the dream, in woke your grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Steitzel? How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. She said to me,
A blessing on your head
Muzzle tough, muzzle tough,
to see a daughter wed.
muzzle tough, muzzle tough.
And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw.
You must have heard of Grandma. There's no tailor. You met the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No! I mean a tailor, terrier, my great-grandchild. But it's a title who you named for me. Monta's bride was meant to be. For such a much afraid. In heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor mother comes on.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, no, no! So you announced it, terrier. That's your headache. But if for Laser Wolf, I say to you, terrier, that's your headache too. A blessing on your house, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. If not in such a spouse, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mother comes on.
It was a butcher.
The tailor mother comes on.
His name was Laser Wolf. Tailor mother comes oil.
Why not? It's a butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's a butcher's dear darling, departed wife. From a Sarah, from a
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and never from a Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? How? Such a learned man as Captain wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Satan marries Laser, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat
It's an evil spirit. May it sink into the river, may it fall into the earth. Such a dark and horrible dream. And to think it all came on by that butcher. If my grandmother's title, may she rest in peace, came all the way from the other world to tell us about that tailor, all I can say is that it's for the best and it couldn't possibly be better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, Mazel Tov, like Grandma Cycle said, Mazel Tov, we'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes oil.
haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor model comes oil.
The tailor model comes oil. The tailor model comes oil. The tailor model comes oil.
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tobias Zeitel is marrying Mortal, not Laser.
No.
Yes.
Zeitel is marrying Mortal?
Yes.
No, who wants to marry Mortal the tailor? He can't do the tailor. No. The way he can be...
What's all the excitement?
Have you heard? Tobias Zeitel is going to marry...
I know, Laser moved the butcher.
No, Mortal the tailor.
Mortal the tailor? That's terrible. Mazel tov, Mazel tov.
What's wrong with my son? Excuse me, Shiloh.
Mazel tov.
Yosef, do you have a wedding hat for me?
There's a wolf on one, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can have his hat.
That was guts, hey.
Helen, could you watch my shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you, Helen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Mazel tov, Harper. Mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We are congratulating you, eh, boys?
All right, that's enough.
Fiedka, what is your problem, eh?
Goodbye, Sasha.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is this something you want?
Yes, I would like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in the village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It is very good.
No. Thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Henrik Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. When you return it, we can talk about it. And talk about life. How we feel about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Fiedka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, and you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Carla.
Good day, Helen.
Good day,
Fiedka.
good day, Fiedka?
they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years to come.
Amen.
Now I would like to announce that the bride's parents will be giving the newlyweds the following. 2 goose pillows.
Goose pillows!
Goose pillows. Hey! And these candlesticks. But in our joy, let us not forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain, poverty, and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content. Like our good friend Laserwood, who has everything in the world except a wife. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds he would like to announce himself. Come, Laser.
As he says, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I have decided to give to the newlyweds 5 chickens. 1 for each of the first 5 seconds.
Rablazer, you are a decent man. And on behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there is a famous saying that...
I am not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
If you would only listen for a
Well,
second...
why should I? A man who breaks an agreement?
Red Laser, you have to take the way.
But I have a right to talk.
What right? It's not your wedding!
It shouldn't be my wedding.
Why? You can't keep winning one day!
You should have been quiet.
Quiet! Rabbi, say something. I say. Let's sit down.
Amen. We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I would like to sing a song.
You can keep your disease trigger!
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement.
Yes.
A sign.
Yes.
It's all nonsense. What? Seidel wanted to marry Mottle and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love?
That's terrible.
He's a radical.
What happens to the match?
I say.
We know. Let's sit down.
Musicians play a dance. A dance. It's a wedding.
What's he doing?
Who does this?
That's what they say.
It's no sin to dance at your wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a bit different.
That's
but-
what they say.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi.
It is a
Ask
sin.
him.
Well, Rabbi?
Dancing? Not strictly forbidden.
There, you see, it's not forbidden.
That's no sin. Now who does wedding?
And your wedding.
My wedding. What's mine? That's what my wife's
Play.
Look at Tammy's daughter.
She is dancing with a
I
man.
can see she's dancing. And I am going
order came into bad time, Tevye, but the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. Come on, play! Play! All right, man. All right, now. I'm genuinely sorry. You understand?
Of course. Well, what are you standing around for? Clean up! Clean up!
Take him inside.
That was quite the dower you gave my daughter Seitel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyways, Seitel and Mottel have been married almost a year now, and they both work so very hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice. But they're both so happy. They don't know how miserable they are. Mottel, he keeps talking about the sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people closer to you. But couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please, don't be upset, Mom.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally you feel you personally have to...
Well, not only me, many people. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Cuddle, your father, the others here, think that what happened at Seitel's wedding was some little cloudburst and it's all over and everything will now be peaceful again. It's not. Horrible things are happening all throughout the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages are being emptied of their people. It's reaching everywhere and it will reach here. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Project.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
Well, in a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. The relationship has positive social values. It reflects a solidarity and a unity between two people that really...
And affection.
Yes. And I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I think you're asking me to marry you.
Well, in a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Well, then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I am going away. I am very happy, Hoddle. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything.
But now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too.
'Cause now I have everything, not only everything.
I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
I was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right.
Right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's And when will we be married, Perchik?
I will send for you as soon as I can. This will be a hard life, Holly.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Rentevio. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Oh, when?
Right away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. For what?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you are staying here. So, have a nice trip, Perchik, and my answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Mottle and Seitel, so you to feel that you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik, I do like you, but you're going away and you are staying here. So have a nice trip, and I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
Hoddle, you are not listening to me. I'm sorry, Hoddle, but we will find you someone here in Anatevka.
Rentevio,
What is it?
we are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing. For what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Seitel and Mottle, they asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, she'll marry him? So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover tradition. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to tradition? One little time I pull out the thread. Where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this! A man tells me he is marrying my daughter. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
And I will send for her as soon as I can. I love her.
He loves her. Love is the new style. But on the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? No. Yes, they did. And it seems these two are the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this, they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Oh. Tradition. Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Well, perhaps if you tell her something. That I'm going to visit a rich uncle, maybe something.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 Hello, Golda. I've just been talking to Perchik and Hoddle.
Well?
Well, they seem very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I'm going inside.
What? Just like that? Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the father.
What is he, a pauper? He is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle, a very rich uncle. He's a good, Golda, he's a good man, Golda. I like him. What's more important, Hoddle likes him. Hoddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golda. A new world. Love. Golda. Do you love
25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared,
I was shy,
I was nervous,
so was I.
but my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other, and now I'm asking, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Seidel, darling. Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Vietka. And it's not the first time I've noticed them together.
You saw Chava with Vietka?
Would I make it up? Oh, and Seidel, I happened to be at the post office today, and I saw a letter there for your sister Harold.
Oh, wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it.
Oh, she'll be thrilled. She's been waiting.
It's from her intended Perich.
But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember Perich, that crazy student, remembered at the wedding when Seidel married Mortal and Perich started dancing with Tevia's daughter Hodel. Well, I just heard that Perich's been arrested in Kiev.
No!
Yes!
Shino, wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding? He danced with Tevia's Hodel. Well, I just heard that Hodel's been arrested in Kiev. No! Terrible, terrible. Do you remember Patrick, that student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Seidel married Mortal? Well, I just heard that Mortal's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. No! In Kiev!
Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Seidel's wedding. where Tevye danced with Golda. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid.
She didn't!
She did.
Terrible news, everybody, terrible! Remember Bertik, who started all the trouble? Well, I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golda's been arrested and Hoddle's gone to Kiev. Mortal studies dancing and Tevye is acting strange. Sprince has the measles, Bilke has the mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble? This hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
If he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham? And Moses? And they had troubles.
Why won't you tell me where he is, this Moses of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Huddle. Baby.
Papa.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching all the dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart is settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm home.
And who, my child, would there be out in the wilderness to perform a marriage.
Papa, I promise you we will be married under a canopy.
I always liked him. Tell him that I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. See that she dresses warm and keep her safe.
Fresh fruit, ripe and juicy. Morka, Reb Morka.
Yes?
Have you heard the news? A new arrival at Mottel and Zeitels.
A new arrival at Mottel and Seidels? I must go congratulate them.
Rabbi, have you heard the news?
No, what's congratulations?
A new arrival at Mottel and Zeitels.
Oh, Mazel
Mazel tov.
My boy Mottel, there's a new arrival there!
Mazel tov, Mottel.
Guys, I got it!
Mazel tov, Zeitels.
Well, have you tried it yet?
Look!
Yeah,
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know. And look how close and even the stitches are. And in less than a minute. Yeah.
The rabbi!
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a new sewing machine?
It is a blessing for everything. May God bless the sewing machine.
Amen.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Let's let you.
How's the baby? He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I have come for the shirt.
It's ready.
Have you seen the new sewing machine?
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
So, how does it work?
Oh, see, it's an amazing thing. You have to work it with both of your hands. And see, it just goes like that.
I will. But I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fietka and I have known each other for a long time now, and
I would prefer it if you and he would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
he has a name, Papa.
Of course all creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka's not a creature, Papa. Fietka is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just... he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek its own kind. Which, translated, means a bird. May love a fish. But where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fietka and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what this means, marrying outside of the faith? No, Mama! I said no. Never speak about this again. Never mention his name again. Never talk to him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
You're finally here. Come on, it's time for supper.
I want to see Mottle's new machine.
You can see it another time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
Oh, I am very frightened. After dinner, I will faint. Come home.
I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house, and I want to see Mottle's new machine now. Now let's go home.
Come on, Gox, let's go.
How long can that miserable horse complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset about my horse. Oh, after all, he's one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick and I'm tired of pulling this cart around. I know. I should push it a while.
Tevye? Tevye!
What is it, Papa? I looked everywhere for her. She left home this morning with Fietka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He said they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home, Golda! You have work to do, I have work to do.
But Hava...
Hava is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home, Golda. Go home, Golda! I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. You sweet little bird you were. Havale, havale. Little bird, the little havale. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were. Havale, havale, havale.
Papa, I came to talk to you. Papa, stop. At least listen to me. Papa.
Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? But on the other hand, how can I deny my own child? But on the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I bend that far, I will break. But on the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chava. No, Chava. No, Chava. No, no, no!
Here they are, Golda. The two boys that I told you about. Both wonderful boys, Golda. Both learned boys, Golda, from very good families. Each of them a prize and a jewel. You couldn't do better for your two lovely girls.
I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still very young.
So what do they look like? Grandfathers? Meanwhile, they will be engaged. Nothing to worry about later. Their futures all signed and sealed.
Which one for which?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda, is Reptevie home?
Yes, but he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble? Girls, go get your father.
Boys, go home. Tell your mothers I will talk to them later.
Why are you all gathered here like a bunch of goats? Is there trouble? Why won't they tell me?
Reptevie, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There are some rumors in town. We thought maybe because you knew him so well, he told you what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
I heard from someone in Petrograd that an edict has been issued in Zolodin. Yes, I heard it from my auntie. Yes, no, my auntie. My auntie. She lives there.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for the ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
Hey.
I came here to tell you you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
Tevye?
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first, Tevye, I thought you might have been spared because of your daughter Hava.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
Me?
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world, Tevye. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. From Zolodin, Rabalevka, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here, and it states you must all sell your house and be out of here in 3 days.
And you who have known us all your life, would carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And if we refuse to leave?
You will be forced out.
Well, we will defend ourselves.
Against our army? I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is my home, my land. Get off my land!
You have 3 days!
After a lifetime, a piece of paper, then out. We should defend ourselves.
Yes!
An eye for an eye.
Yes!
Tooth for a tooth.
Yes! Oh yes, very good. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all of our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
Perhaps it's best if we wait for him someplace else. Well, let's turn back.
He's right.
3 days. I'll see you before I go.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What am I supposed to do with them?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what do we have here?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pen.
A broom.
A hat.
Someone should have said match to this place a long, long time ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who passed away in Tevka, they don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. 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 And a fete overweight. Anatevka. Where else would Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intermit, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange searching for an old familiar phrase from Anatevka.
Golda, darling, I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golda, you remember I told you yesterday I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. You want to hear? I tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I have dreamed of going to one place, and now I will walk, I will crawl, I will get there. Guess where? You will never guess. Every year it's Passover. What do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land? Goodbye, Yenta, and go in peace.
Goodbye, Golda. Maybe next time we will meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer, we suffer, we suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
We need to get finished.
Sweep the floor? I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm going now.
Where are you headed?
Chicago, in America. My wife, from Miss Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate him, but a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Goodbye, later.
Hava! We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot live among people who do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Mama. Papa.
We are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts. Others by silence.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Motto.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mom. Work hard.
I will, Tevye. I'll work hard.
We can leave the pots.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take them.
Girls, behave yourself. We're not in America yet. It's just a place.
Our forefathers were forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
say his daily prayers, and has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The papa, tradition, the papa, tradition.
It's just a little bit. It's so scary. It's not even.
Oh, like. Yeah.
Broke too. We should like wait for him.
How'd you know that?
Hello! Stage crew. Oh, hello.
Entitled my daughter, my wife, it gives you something. There's a war to tell you.
Push down on your abs and get up.
Do be extra respectful of all the people backstage. They have their work real privilege.
She get credited tonight, having watched this show now 7 times and looking forward to the 8th. No, you should be in on a Tivka.
Hey!
Woo! Okay. Wait, where we go from? Where we go from? This bit. Okay. The whole meeting.
I'll just wait for you.
Not scared.
You
My bride to be, bring the fire to life, with her to think about something to drink about. Bring the fire.
Everything backstage, most important people. We run the show on the night. The show wouldn't go on without us. No, never.
Makeup crew.
Don't do it the other way around or it really sounds funny.
Are we doing
No, seriously. In the dressing rooms, backstage, on stage, in the wings, anywhere, and because you didn't need it anymore, and the person looking for it can't find it, and it makes things. Again, on that point, do be helpful and do remember to say thanks to all those people who have been helping you.
Just a bunch of students and staff and parents
Same over the way.
Same as. Ooh. Oh, damn, Kieran.
Awesome.
Wahoo. I can see my future.
Do I have the Spanish? Oh no, you have to like everything like normal. I'm going to take you shopping. Are you videoing?
Your daughter Zeit. Of course your daughter There might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
Is it video or? Oh, it's video. My God.
Who is it?
Behind me, myself!
Him? Himself? I know you're completely out of your mind. Oh, you're crazy! You must be crazy! Arrange your match for yourself. What are you, the prime?
We won't be able to tell. From the mummy? You look like a zombie from the mummy.
A tailor?